Man, I'm pumped up. It is almost, or is it hurricane season? It's not. It's almost. We got 9 days, right? 10 days.
Yes, sir.
We got 10 days. We got Christy Romano from Aapex Electric, the best electric company, maybe on the planet, but I'm going to say on the Treasure Coast. All right. We don't want to let's not overdo it here. And I'm really excited to have her on because we've got the hurricane season coming up. We don't have enough going on right now. It's not scary enough. Let's add on more by throwing in hurricane season. And, I know when it comes to really anything, but ACs, getting your AC going, getting a lot of the projects done in your house with you guys. We're going to talk about generators. What do you get done beforehand? Our buddy Peter Sicoli with insurance. I can't tell you last year how many people I saw when Dorian was coming. I need insurance. And he's like, it's closed, bud. Sorry. And people were freaking out. And I thought, oh man, we got to warn these guys next year. So I think it's just phenomenal having you on so we can talk about people's options, what it does for them, what pricing looks like. Just a great, great, great person to have on. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, and for those of you who don't know Christy, number one, for the 7 of you who don't know Christy in Port St. Lucie, she might be the funnest, bubbliest, just best person. I don't think this is a word. Best personality person on the Treasure Coast. I love you, man. You're one of the first people that I met out here, and I have just grown so close to you. Our personalities just instantly clicked, and every time I hook up with you, it's just talking about monster goals, and like we don't even eat our lunch. It's a lunch meeting. We don't even eat lunch. All we're doing is talking about the big things we want to do in Port St. Lucie, and it is awesome. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So let's start with hurricane season's coming. What are my options as a homeowner when it comes to keeping my lights on when the lights go out?
Okay. Not everyone can afford a whole house generator. Those can run anywhere from $8,000 to $25,000, depending on the size of your home.
Yeah.
That's a huge expense. So there is a much less expensive alternative, which is called a manual transfer switch. Okay. It's a switch that goes basically on the bottom of your electrical panel. Okay. We install an outlet box where you can plug in your mobile generator and run the circuits in your house. You can run all the circuits. There's a picture of your panel. So that's what a manual transfer switch looks like. So once the manual transfer switch is on, your breaker switch off. Okay, next picture, Joe.
Oh man, you're pushing me here. Christy, she got me going on these photos, and I said, I don't know how to do it, but we're gonna try. But I'm getting better, man. You're making me better.
There you go. And there's the outlet box that is installed wherever you would like it installed, whether it's in your garage or outside. You plug your mobile generator to there and just go inside the house and turn your circuits on. Everything except your AC. You cannot run your AC.
I don't put this right inside the garage in my washer dryer room?
No, sir.
Why not?
Goes either most people do that.
I know, I'm throwing you softballs here.
Most people do that. It's not good. It's illegal, first of all, and it can be a hazard to the linemen outside once the power comes on. This way, everybody's safe. It's legal. It's to code. You can have the outlet box either in the garage or on the outside of the house, depending on what your logistics are, how you want it. I myself have it in my garage, and we bought an extra long cord for the generator because the generator has to go outside. It has to be aired out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You run your cord, and then all your circuits work. How you circumvent the AC issue, you buy a portable AC, which we have. We have 2 of them here. We run one in the living room and one in the bedroom, and the house stays fairly cool till the power comes back on. Meanwhile, your food didn't spoil. You can take hot showers. The kids have TVs and their computers, and no one's going crazy.
Yeah, which right now, yes, we're all thinking about, I don't want to spend money right now. Until it happens and your kids are crawling all over you and it's 102 degrees inside because it's 92 degrees outside. And then they're thinking, man, I got to call Christy. And Christy's like, hey, I've been drinking margaritas since noon. I don't sell those right now. Good luck. I'll see you in 2 weeks. So,
you'd be surprised. I'll get my guys out
there. Okay. And this is the same thing. It's just open, correct?
Correct. That's just to show you the specific plug from the generator that is plugged into that, not just any cord. It has to be the cord from your generator issued by the manufacturer.
So what do generators run? If I go buy a standalone generator, what do those cost?
It depends. A 50 amp generator will run the whole house except the AC. I personally have a 30 amp in my home. 500, 800. It depends on how big of a generator you get.
Oh, okay.
But it's still much less
Yeah.
than getting a whole house generator. And
Yeah.
then the maintenance on those things as well are a yearly cost.
So you're saying for $1,000, okay, you said you got a 30. How much is a 30? Like the 800 or a little bit more?
Probably $600-700.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay, so transfer switch. Tell me is this like a week-long job, a 3-month-long job? How long does it take to get that done?
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours. It's same day. Pretty much cost. It's going to depend where you want the outlet box installed. Obviously, the more wire and material, I would say it would run somewhere between $550 and maybe $750, $800 tops.
Okay.
For the install, depending on where you want the box. If you just want the box underneath your electrical panel, that's the cheapest way to do it. You're probably looking at $550.
So even on the high end, say $750, and if you're getting a Christy Romano generator, right? Just the monster of monsters, you're talking $1,500 compared to, what'd you say, $8 to $25,000?
Yes, sir.
Man. So what's the downfall? Why wouldn't you do that?
You tell me.
I don't know. I'm thinking, well, that sounds so easy. It's way more affordable. So you're 30. Does that run your AC or no?
No, it runs on the 2 portable ones we have. So we have our kitchen, TV, fans, pretty much the whole house running, our water heater, everything running, and the 2 portable units. So the house is still cool.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. That sounds like the easiest sales pitch on the planet.
It is. It is. I mean, obviously a whole house generator, everyone wants their AC running. But listen, I personally, I didn't want to spend $25,000.
Yeah.
Our friend Tony Groza, we installed one in Tony Groza's house, and he just gave us props on Facebook here a couple days ago because that's what he uses, after the storm.
Yes.
So.
We've got a comment here. I don't know if you knew we're going to get live comments.
Oh my.
Joel is asking, are you installing an interlock or an outlet?
Both.
Both. Explain that.
You get the interlock inside your electrical panel and the outlet on the outside of the electrical panel or outside in your yard, wherever you may want to put your generator.
Gotcha. Too easy. Man, this is too easy for you. So how many last year, for example, I know you guys were pushing this and you did have a lot of people who took you up on it. And then hurricane season came. How many calls do you think you got after it was kind of like, I don't know if we can come out anymore. It might be a little too late. Or is there a time where you guys just can't come out anymore? It's too late.
We try to be out there as much as we can, but once it becomes a danger to our guys, it's kind of hard. So, we have to protect our staff as well as the client. So
right now I want to get one of these in. How far out are you from getting into my house?
2-3 days.
2-3 days. Now, 2 days before Dorian's coming, how far out are you?
You got problems.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We will do our best to accommodate because we do understand the importance of having electric after a storm. We were around for Jean and Francis, and we went days without power. Yeah. And we had 3 kids. So after that, lesson learned, never again. So
I want to ask you some personal questions. I think people hopefully get it by now. You should be calling Christy. You guys do free estimates on this, right?
Yes, we do. Yes,
I mean, it's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. And I'm telling you, I know you want to clench on to your money, but you're going to be wishing you blew. I mean, I'm talking high-end $1,500, but low-end, you're talking about $700, $800, $900. So really, it is extremely affordable, and you're going to wish you had it in that moment. But getting a little bit personal, I think that you have such a great attitude. You have so much motivation. And it's innate. It's within you. It's just natural. Where do you think that comes from? What drives you to be like, for anybody who doesn't know you, you are just genuinely excited to give amazing service, excited to meet people, excited to help people, and I feel that I am a lot of the same way, and that's probably why we jive so well. But where does that come from?
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Man.
Truly. I always say when Christy dies, they'll say that Cuban girl, she had a big smile and a warm hug.
Always.
Yes.
You always do. Yeah.
Yes. So, and we love our community and we're part of the community. We're hardcore believers in our community, and it does take a village. And if I can help somebody out, absolutely. Absolutely. It comes back tenfold.
That's awesome. We got, I got 2 more comments here. Lisette is saying, sign me up. So we've already got someone to sign you up.
Awesome.
And
I'll be
Joe,
giving you a call, Lisette.
There you go. Joe's coming back with another question. Is a permit required? No. Okay. Well, that's too easy. Too easy. Well, Christy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I've called you guys quite a few times and asking you for your help, and you guys are always on it. You're easy to work with. You guys are so flexible, and it's challenging to get people on time every time in any type of trade down here. So anytime I find someone who's just crushing it every time consistently, it makes it so genuinely easy to hand your name out to my clients. So I can't say how much I appreciate that. Thank you.
And that should be, part of everyone's daily life.
Yes.
You're in a service industry, service your people, service your customer. And it's not always about the dollar. It's about the relationships.
Yes. Yes. Money will naturally follow if you just forget about the money and just help people, period.
Build it and they will come. I promise.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe. But I'd like to ask you a couple questions.
Uh-oh, here we go. The interviewer is getting interviewed.
You're just as popular, my friend.
Let's do it.
So are we a Facebook or an Instagram guy?
Am I a Facebook or an Instagram guy?
Uh-huh.
I got on Instagram only because I thought it would help my business, which it has, but it's really heavy. Like everybody on there is an agent or a mortgage lender who's really interacting with me on there. On Facebook, it's so much more personable. It's everybody, it's either friends, family, or it's people here in this community. For that reason, it's a no-brainer. I like Facebook a lot. I like interacting with people, helping the people, guiding, handing out referrals, all that stuff. Whereas on Instagram, it's businessy. It's not really, I don't feel the love on there. I do it because I think it's the thing you should do.
Right. All right. Dog or cat?
No, absolutely dog. Yeah.
Vikings or the Dolphins?
Oh man, you just lost me. How many customers? Okay, number one, I'm a big NFL guy, and I will say I grew up in Minnesota. I was a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
But when they decided they want to take Randy Moss, I didn't like Randy Moss because I like clean, hard workers, and he was always getting into trouble. And that was the same time that Peyton Manning was at Tennessee, and that dude was as clean as you could be. And he was a hard worker. He always stayed, watch tape. So I fell in love with him. And I said, hey, if we take Randy Moss, I'm going wherever Peyton Manning goes. So I was a Colts fan for a long. I'm still a Colts fan. But the Vikings have always been my number 2 team. So not even close. I don't know where Miami ranks, somewhere in the 25 to 32 range, which is where I think they rank in the power rankings. So yeah, I got to say Vikings. Sorry, clients. See you later.
Awesome. Burgers or hot dogs? Burgers,
big time. I can pack cheese, bacon, all the goodies on there. Not that you can't do that on a hot dog, but I don't know, man. I like beef.
Awesome. So what's your favorite place around town?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, I've got kids, so I haven't really done any of the. I don't even know. Is there a party scene here? This is like a big, expansive town, and every town I've ever been to, lived in, anything, there's always like a street where it's just bars and it's like party central, or it's downtown, or there's bigger, skyscrapers, buildings. Here it's so spread out, which I love, right? It's a 200,000 person city. It feels like it's 30, 40,000 people. My favorite place, we live in Bedford Park. So because I've got kids, I loved Pop Stroke. It was close. Yeah. It's fun. They've got a bar there so I can actually put up with my kids. That place was pretty fun. And we just love everything. I really liked Hopcat. I was pretty bummed out when Hopcat closed because I loved that place. I fell in love with the whole wait staff there. And so that was awesome. It was a personal hit to me because I just love those guys. And I hope, I see they're leasing that out right now. So I hope they find someone. I hope they come in with a similar restaurant. Hopefully get some of that staff back. But yeah, those are probably my 2 favorite places.
Nice, buddy. Well, now we all got to know a little bit more about Joe Rosen.
Man, this is the first. I appreciate it. Thank you. Put me on the spot.
That's right.
All right, bud. Well, thanks again. I appreciate it. Anybody watching, you can see, I don't know if they're up or down, but somewhere in the comments, you can see all of our information. I got a website or Instagram or Facebook, you name it. And if you get in touch with her, I can tell you, I contact her all the time. She will never go to bed without getting back to you. She has absolutely phenomenal customer service. And again, Christy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
You as well.
Take care. Bye-bye.